Good evening, VV Nation, and welcome to the channel. It's Semiconductor Thursday. My name is Ryan. A lot of optimism when it comes to AI and semiconductor stocks. And the behemoth in the space that I talk about quite a bit on this channel, there's a lot of updates when it comes to these positions. Now, ASML reported earlier this week, the stock dropped almost 10%. We're going to dive into an article that explains exactly what happened. However, this morning, TSM reported we're seeing some optimism with the major semiconductors along with TSM all gapping higher. Along with this, next month we do have AMD reporting August 5th along with NVIDIA August 23rd on Wednesday. So I want to keep you on the right side of the trade when it comes to semiconductors. So let's go ahead and jump to these articles, and then we're going to go over to the VectorVest 7 software and see what the charts are telling us. All right, big event coming up. We got the Las Vegas 2-day investment seminar coming September 20th, 21st, 2025. You can achieve the VIP experience in person. Just go to vectorvest.com/Vegas to register now. So the first thing I want to discuss, yesterday, ASML reported earnings. Look, company dropped up to 11%. I know some of that was clawed back in the afternoon. Now, the reason why, the company said it cannot confirm that it will grow in 2026. This was days after Trump announcing new tariffs on the EU. And as I scroll down the article, you can see created by U.S. tariff policy, the grappling of this uncertainty going forward already affecting forward guidance from companies reporting this quarter. However, TSMC coming out this morning singing a different tune. Even though ASML beat both on the top and bottom lines, that growth forecast definitely hindered the bulls from coming out yesterday. But look at this, profit surges 61% to record high, fueled by AI chip demand. The AI chip demand is not slowing down, as seen here. The revenue coming in was expected to be around 931 billion. It actually came in around 933 billion, while the revenue rising 38% from a year ago. Most of this was driven by the high-performance computing division, which encompasses AI, 5G applications, drove second quarter sales, contributing to 60% of that revenue. The HPC revenue was up 52% from the same time period last year. The Trump administration has threatened a steep reciprocal tariffs on Taiwan. It faces up to 32% tariffs as of right now. This was announced in April in the midst of the trade talks with the United States. Along with that, export controls of AMD and NVIDIA's chips to China, costing billions of dollars in revenues throughout these three companies. Now, other headwinds facing TSMC right now in the second half of this year, appreciation of the Taiwanese dollar and potential order cuts from smartphone and PC clients due to global macro conditions. Now, just a few weeks away, AMD will report here Tuesday, August 5th. Along with that, we have NVIDIA coming out Wednesday, August 27th. So you can see over the next 6 weeks is going to be pivotal when it comes to the semiconductor industry. We're probably going to see some volatility because of these earning reports. Now we're in the VectorVest 7 software, taking a look at NVIDIA, TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor, Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, and ASML. Now I will say this, all these stocks here are pretty much fairly valued right now. There were some value opportunities about a month or two ago. Most of that has been driven away with this most recent rally here. If we take a look at NVIDIA, price action 172. We value the company at 171. Not a price target, just what we currently feel the stock is worth. Along with TSMC, 244, we valued at 243. AMD, 160 right now, currently overvalued at 154, along with ASML, again, on par, priced in at 744, the valuation at 742. Fundamentally, if we take a look at RV, which looks at long-term price appreciation potential, and RS, they're great stocks fundamentally. I mean, most of you are familiar with these stocks in general. And on top of that, if we take a look at the technicals here, looking at RT relative timing, this looks at the short-term price trend. These indicators, 0 to 2 scale. Above 1 is favorable, below 1 is unfavorable. So with RT above 1, we do know that the bulls have control. And all of these positions right now, and all of them do have a buy rating currently here. We got 3 buy ratings, 1 hold when it comes to ASML. And if we take a look at the forecasted data, sales growth rate, earnings growth rate, phenomenal numbers. That's exactly why these stocks have so much optimism in them. And so many investors are in these positions, right? They are pivotal to AI development going forward. These semiconductors are needed for these data centers. So these companies are not going anywhere, and they're ahead of the curve right now. We all know NVIDIA is king of the hill, AMD, and AMD being one of the contenders in that space. TSM manufactures the chips for these two companies, and then ASML provides lithography machine along with other equipment for manufacturing to TSM. So all four of these companies are intertwined right now and have a dominant presence when it comes to the semiconductor industry. Just jumping into the charts here, first up, NVIDIA, since it's broke out of its descending channel, it's been on a rally, on a big tear ever since, hitting a brand new high. You see the optimism pre-market this morning coming at 172 is currently the high right now based off of TSMC's profit surge. But look at this, the company rising earnings per share now at $4.82. And as far as the technicals, the 3's well above the 8. If you're thinking of any kind of level support here, look at this 20-day EMA keeping us in the trade as of now. But as long as I see a strong buy rating here from the VectorVest 7 software on NVIDIA, I'm not going to be too concerned at this moment. TSMC, this is the company that reported. You can see the big gap up this morning, currently coming in at 245.65. Now, TSM has been trading in an ascending channel here, well above the 20-day EMA. You can see we're approaching the top end of this channel right now. Several rejections prior, so if you see rejection here in the near future, I wouldn't be too surprised. Otherwise, we could break above this and really gain some momentum in the short term. Now, as far as earnings per share, this is forecasted EPS. Again, the leading 12-month forecast. We saw the decline here, but look at the turnaround when it comes to TSMC. Earnings per share coming at $8.94. RT, our short-term indicator, giving us a sense of the trend of this position. Went favorable and positive territories, remained favorable since the 8th of May. RT coming around 103, the close that day around 175, and the stock rocking and rolling to the upside right now, currently at 245. And if we look at AMD, also an ascending channel here, look, breaking above this channel. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we got a bottom wick or some kind of retest on the top of this channel, but I'd like to see price action stay above this channel here, giving us a strong sense of momentum for the bulls. But again, just like NVIDIA, strong buy rating across the board here, and the EPS is turning around over the last few months, like what we've seen in TSM, coming in at $4.95. Here's the last position. Again, the gap down, this is about the 10% drop that we saw. Gapping down again, investors and losing enthusiasm here. Looks like 743.67. The buy rating has faded away. There's currently a hold rating on this position right now. We're trading below the 20-day EMA. The 3 and 8 just crossed below that 20-day EMA. So if you're in this position, have a plan in place so you don't become emotionally attached to the stock. But with rising earnings per share here, currently coming in at $27.18, maybe riding this out for the long haul, not the worst idea, or even maybe some bottom fishing opportunities might present itself. A little early right now, in my opinion. It's like catching a falling knife, but with growth rate and earnings at 20%, sales growth rate 42%, and the company currently fairly valued with sell-off right now at $740, with price action currently at $743, not far away from that mark at all. All right, I hope you found the video informative this evening, keep you on the right side of the trade, and just give you an update on what's going on in the semiconductor space and what to expect coming up next month. Again, we got big earnings coming from AMD and NVIDIA. Now, if you liked the video tonight, hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel and you found the video informative, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that way we can keep you on the right side of the market. Again, my name is Ryan. You have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow night.